Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to talk about symbolism in antique jewellery, which is saturated with secret messages, symbolism and sentiment. The Victorian era in particular was obsessed with symbolism and motifs. Symbolic jewellery can hold great significance for the wearer because of the symbol itself and how its relation to their personality, or because of the person that gave them the item. In the start, engagement rings were simply a design that the woman was unavailable and belonged to a man. Engagement rings are usually embedded with precious gemstones. Whilst diamonds are the most popular, other gemstones are considered due to their individual symbolism each is associated with certain concepts and significance. Here we have an antique Art Deco band modelled in solid 22 carat yellow gold, fully hallmarked for Birmingham 1922. This ring would make a superb stacking ring or wedding band. The ring finger. People thought that there was a direct vein from your ring finger to your heart. It was called the vena amoris, translated to the vein of love. Because of that, it meant that people wear their wedding bands on this finger. The word pinky derived from the Dutch word pink, which means little finger. The earliest recorded use of the term pinky goes to Scotland in 1808. Wearing a pinky ring has a long history of symbolism. In Victorian times, men, including Prince Albert, would wear their wedding band on their pinky ring. Sometimes it was also stacked underneath their signet ring, which was also worn on their pinky finger. King Charles wears his pinky ring stacked with his wedding band. Signet rings originated amongst religious leaders and pharaohs. These rings were used to mark and seal documents by pressing the face, which were historically marked with a unique family crest, into hot wax. Here we have this quality antique shield signet ring, modelled in solid 9 carat gold, dating to the late Victorian Edwardian era circa 1900. This is a chunky and quality gold piece weighing a solid 6.6 grams in weight. Every signet ring was unique. The markings usually included the family crest, but there would always be a significant mark which personally identified the ring holder. Jewellers can spell secret words and messages by using gemstones, using the first letter of each gemstone. The idea started with a ring that spelled J'adore, using amethyst, diamond, opal, ruby and emerald, in that order. This quality antique ring features the word regard, spelt out with precious gemstones. The stones featured a ruby, emerald, garnet, amethyst, ruby and diamond, all modelled in 18 carat yellow gold dating to circa 1870. In the UK, this style peaked during the Victorian era. Dearest was one of the most expensive words. Secret messages of love encoded gems went perfectly with Georgian and Victorian love of romance and symbolic meanings. In the Victorian era, animal symbolism was popular. Swallows mate for life, therefore they were a common choice for jewellery for romantic partners. Snakes were not regarded as evil, but rather a symbol of wisdom. These became extremely popular as well. Prince Albert gave his wife, Queen Victoria, a golden snake with emerald eyes as an engagement ring, and suddenly snake jewellery was everywhere. This quality antique snake ring features 2 garnet gemstones modelled in 9-carat yellow gold dating to circa 1900. A popular ring in the Victorian period was the buckle ring. Symbolising the belt and buckle binds the love between the giver and the receiver of the ring. There is a conscious loop formed when the belt threads through the buckle. It's eternal. Often the pair wearing the rings was said to be well matched as a belt and its buckle. Sometimes these rings also took a form of mourning jewellery or remembrance jewellery after the death of a loved one. Often the remaining family would wear a buckle ring to symbolise the never-ending connection to the deceased. This beautiful antique turquoise buckle ring is fully hallmarked for Birmingham 1913, modelled in 9-carat gold. Mourning jewellery respects the connection to a deceased loved one. This type of jewellery often features a tribute to the person, sometimes with an inscription, their initials, an eternal knot, lock of hair, a cameo, or silhouette of the person. Common symbolism in mourning jewellery includes crucifixes or crosses, plaited hair, flowers, weeping willows, and more. Mourning jewellery comes in many styles, but most popular were brooches, hairpins, tie pins, memoriam rings, and lockets. Mourning jewellery dates back to the 16th century. This style of jewellery became so popular that it was reported that England was importing around 50 tonnes of human hair per year during the middle of the 19th century to be used by jewellers to create mourning jewellery. This collectible and rare antique mourning ring features a sepia of an urn and willow tree with hair work as the leaves, modelled in 9-carat yellow gold. The sepia is cased under a crystal face and surrounded by a halo of garnets. Dating to the Georgian period, circa 1800, this quality ring would make a wonderful gift or great addition to any collection. Thank you for watching our Symbolism in Antique Jewellery video. You can browse all products featured on our website Lancastrian Jewellers and more. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. Thank you.